this is a different sort of musical. This is, it's a very brave subject matter to write a musical about, and it's one that's difficult to get right because you have to get people wanting to, be a vampire. You want them to have sympathy for the vampire. You want them to understand his journey. You want to make it sexy. You want to make it dark. You want to make it funny.
I couldn't be happier. I was transported. They wanted me to leave a little bit early to go bow on the stage. I couldn't leave the audience. I had to see it right to the last second. And when Lestat walked out, it just blew me away.
I think they've really captured the tone of her stories and of her characters in a way that I think a lot of people probably didn't think they could accomplish. So I'm really proud to be part of it.
I feel the power of everlasting youth inside. Take me, give me new life, and we'll live beneath the stars together and forever. I beg you, take me as you are.
I thought that we were being true to Anne Rice. And some of what Anne Rice created didn't fit the format of musicals as we know them. Like Gabrielle, major character in Act 1, does not reappear, until the very, very tippy little end of Act 2. And we just thought, let's be true to the books and not worry so much about convention and see what happens.
It's always a shock to see an interpretation of your work. I mean, it can be a terrible shock. This was a wonderful shock. This is a wonderful series of shocks. They kept everything fresh and surprising, yet they were faithful. That was the magic of it. It's like somebody who knows the books inside and out can come in here and see revelations. And you see layers of meaning. When somebody does an adaptation this way, you get levels of meaning that were there that you didn't see before. I mean, I got them, and I wrote the stuff.
I don't want their milk and honey. They can keep those finer teeth. I don't need their chocolate hot and sweet. It's thick and red for me. For everyone that comes along, knocking on their door. Don't blame me, it's your fault that I want more. I want more.
The shows I've worked in, this has probably been the most incredible cast. Everyone, there's usually maybe like one person, nobody really likes or you kind of want to avoid maybe. There's no one like that. I love everyone here. Everyone loves each other, and we're like one big family. It's great.
You don't always get in a situation where people are willing to make the changes that are necessary to get it done, and they did. People had very little ego involved to go, we need to change this, so this has to get sacrificed. And among the actors, writers, everybody. So it's been an amazing process. And how often do you get to make changes and put them in that night? It's really exciting. It's fun.
They are all so incredibly patient and giving human beings, and they roll with every single thing that we gave them with great humor and joy. And especially Hugh Panaro, our lead, is a remarkable human being.
And I'm borne high on these waves, swept by the wind and alone. Oh, sail me away, carry me back to my home. I'm tired, I've been torn.
It's been a long road to get here. We worked the show out of town in San Francisco and really came back and tried to make it better and clearer and more accessible to everyone, not just people who had read the book.
We've been rehearsing almost every day for 6 months and changing things, and changing some things, 180 degrees. And so it's so nice to finally give birth to the baby and let the baby scream and live. It's great.
After all this time, I wash my hands of your charade and celebrate your fall from grace. Preserve that sad look on your face and praise what God might manifest himself to beings such as us. For vengeance that at last is mine comes sweetly after all this time.
This is a culmination of 6 months of grueling, hard work, making some wrong turns, in the concept and the execution of the work out in San Francisco, realizing some of the mistakes we made, things that didn't work, having the faith in the company and in the creative team to come back to New York and buckle down and retool it and retool it and retool it some more. And then over the last week and a half, 2 weeks, to see it all come into fruition and we got on this serious roll, it's an ecstatic type feeling.
Now we can move on and just do the show, and we don't have to worry about press, and although we will still do blogs.
We've got momentum at the right time, and I'm so proud of this musical. It's some of the best music I've ever written, and I'm so glad I've written it with Bernie. And it's a unique kind of event, and I think it's going to do really, really well.